What's up, guys? Today I want to share with you guys findings from a survey done by Oxford University Press to 2,000 UK students in matters AI literacy in schools. You want to listen to this video to the end if you are enthusiastic about or curious or just want to learn about AI in schools. And you're going to find out some very interesting findings from this survey. My name is Angie Odera. I'm also an educator, youth mentor, author, edtech specialist, life coach. I wear many caps. So with that said, Oxford University Press surveyed 2,000 UK students aged 13 to 18 about AI in their schoolwork. The numbers tell an interesting story. Listen to this. 8 in 10 students, look at that number. And this is what I was sharing about in the other video. I was talking about having AI use agreements at the classroom level, right? 8 in 10 students already use AI tools for schoolwork. In London, for example, 92% use AI in the classroom for schoolwork. These aren't early adopters. This is basically the baseline. But the students are not naive about it. 6 in 10 said AI negatively impacted their skills. Okay? And a quarter admitted it makes finding answers too easy without doing the work. This is what raises some of the legitimate concerns that teachers have, parents have, policymakers have, governments have, institutions of learning. Those are basically genuine concerns that are raised from some of these experiences. One 13-year-old said, "I'm dependent on it now. I can't do without it." That is cognitive offloading described by a teenager in 3 words. And that is serious. We know there have been researchers in the past. For example, last year we had Gerlich's research describe the same phenomenon. I'm dependent on it now. Listen to that, guys. This is a 13-year-old. Confessing to being so dependent on AI tools in their schoolwork that they can't seem to do without it. Reflect on that for a minute, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's go on. Now, only 47% felt confident that they could identify if AI content was true. A third said they flat out cannot tell if AI content was true. In other words, they cannot verify it, accuracy of it in their schoolwork. And the students are asking for help. This is the UK, guys. Nearly half want teachers to guide them on spotting trustworthy AI content. Over half want clearer policies on when AI is appropriate. This is a wake-up call, guys. This is a wake-up call to policymakers. This is a wake-up call to institutions of learning, of higher learning. And stakeholders involved. Students are literally crying out, asking for help. The report also found a third of students believe their teachers are not confident using AI in lessons. The gap runs both ways. Who's going to bridge this gap? And AI ain't relenting, guys. It's evolving big time. by the hour, by the day, by the second, by the minute in terms of what it can do. It's almost like a scene where very current research by Shaw and Nerve's work in 2026, that is this year, and Fan et al. And his fellow researchers, that was last year, where they did, Shaw and Nave 2026 did their work on cognitive surrender. Cognitive surrender. I am dependent on it now. Fan and his fellow researchers in 2025 call it metacognitive laziness. These are serious concerns, guys. And the patterns are consistent across age groups. Even adults are not exempt from this. The difference is that 13-year-olds are self-reporting the problem even before researchers can frame the question. In my other video, I think I shared at some point, that AI is evolving too fast, even faster than research can catch up. It is. And this is out of reflection. Like, there's work to be done, guys. If you're a teacher and you're listening to this, this is not the time to sit on the fence. Even policymakers are struggling because even before implementing policy, AI has moved on somehow, some way, evolved, upgraded, become more sophisticated, doing much more. It should cause us to think. Think about how AI is shaping learning. And it's like a wake-up call on governments, policymakers, education institutions to come together with AI consultants, people like me here, so we can put together frameworks that basically hasten this process to even at least try and catch up with artificial intelligence and be able to empower kids, students, and teachers on how to ethically and responsibly guide kids through this AI journey that is not relenting. AI is here. And if you look at it keenly, it's here to stay. But are we going to let our students, are we going to let our children, if you're a parent and you're watching this, this is serious. Are we going to let our students, our children, just go through this cognitive surrender, go through this cognitive offloading? If statements like, I'm dependent on it now, can come from a 13-year-old in 2026, I think that it needs guidance, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys, because this is a conversation that needs to be going on, and we need to build frameworks together. It's collective. This is not a one-man's job. To be able to guide students, working with collaboratively, to be able to empower schools, students, teachers, administrators, policymakers, governments, even engineers, the ones who probably are building these systems, to be able to guide students through and guide teachers as well, because you realize that students are asking for help, and from the research, it says over half of the population that was surveyed, wanted clearer policies on when AI is appropriate, when it is not appropriate. Students are literally crying for help. Teachers, we need to do something. School districts need to do something. Teachers need guidance. Teachers need support. And this is not the time to sit on the fence. It's not going to work. It's not going to help anyone. Because these kids are going to be in a future that is AI heavy or AI driven, like on most part. Is only going to get more into the AI driven side, more than what we already see. Already in 2026, we're seeing an explosion of all of that. And even policy and research is not able to keep up with it. Look at that. That is a food for thought, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think needs to be done? What are your thoughts on the findings of this research? How should teachers go about this, guys? How should students go about this? Because it's almost we're like at a crossroads here, you know? Within the education field and students themselves, within the institutions of learning, at whatever level, and even down to kindergarten, all the way up to higher institutions of learning. This is like a cry. It's a call to be able to do something. It's bye for now. See you in the next one.